It turns out the Republican presidential nominee is a very likable fellow after all, despite what the mainstream liberal media has been telling us for months and for months and for months, just as recently as this spring. Governor Romney's favorability was in the 30s. I mean, that's not good, but there it is. Favorability. It's more like unfavorability. But according to a brand new Politico George Washington University poll, Romney is now viewed favorably by a majority of overall likely voters. That has become 51% among likely voters. And two new polls show Governor Romney making inroads, are you ready for this, among Hispanic voters in Florida. A Florida International University and Miami Herald poll shows the president leading Romney there by just seven points in Florida among Hispanic voters in Florida. Now that is a big deal, 51 to 44%. Now this is important. This means that we are seeing erosion from President Obama to Governor Romney with 3 weeks to go. We're seeing it among key voter groups, including Hispanics in Florida, as that poll showed. And just last week, a Tampa Bay Times poll showed Governor Romney leading among Latinos in Florida, 46 to 44%. Those are impressive poll results and clearly, absolutely crashing into the conventional thinking that Hispanic Americans will vote monolithically for President Obama. It's certainly in Florida. Well, clearly the governor's pitch back in September, you remember he said the Republican Party is the natural home of Hispanic voters, and it's either resonating with Hispanic voters now or it's simply being proved true in the latest polling, or perhaps both. To top it off, a new USA Today Gallup poll of the swing states out today shows Romney with a 5-point lead on the president, 51 to 46 among likely voters, 51 to 46. Now, these are likely voters, and the fact is that lead is pretty extraordinary, again, with the battleground states. But the real headline is that the governor now has women to thank for this boost in the poll results. The governor is now tied with the president. 48 to 48% among women. That is a very big deal indeed. Back in 2008, women supported President Obama over John McCain by a 13-point margin. All this is likely to have a profound impact on the election if these trends continue. But let me conclude with this forecast. The mainstream liberal media, are you ready? The mainstream liberal media isn't likely to start pointing out that President Obama has a women problem or a Hispanic problem anytime soon.